Hello, welcome to Your Community, Your World. My name is Shola Ladinika. This program looks at what's happening within your community. We thank God for a new month. On today's program, we feature my interview with Patrice Augustus Brown, looking at her new book titled Sky Up. We'd also look at Nigeria celebrating her 60th independence anniversary. History will record the year 2020 as a challenging and unusual year. It's a year that introduced a new normal, lots of UK government U-turn, and sadly, over 1 million people worldwide died as a result of COVID-19. Do not be part of that statistics. Please be safe. I start with my interview with Patrice Augustus Brown. Welcome, Patrice.
Thank you.
And please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm born and bred in South London. My parents, my mum's Nigerian, my dad's Jamaican.
Okay.
I'm a mother, a wife, an educator. When I say educator, I was a teacher, but now I'm a special needs coordinator. So I work with children with a range of needs.
Okay.
I've trained and taught teachers. So I've been mentor for teachers. I've been in education about 12 years now. Prior to that, I studied journalism and had written for a number of magazines here and there.
Okay.
As editorial intern mainly. So I had a love for writing from early on.
Now, I know you said you've done a lot of writing before, but what led you to writing this book, Sky Up?
I can't say that I always wanted to be a writer. Well, I've always wanted to be in journalism and the media somehow. But in terms of this book, when I had my son, my second son, who's 10, Josiah, the book's named, the name of the character's based on my son.
Okay.
I was struggling to find books that really encourage young boys. I saw a lot of books for girls at the time, but I didn't see very many for boys. My husband owns a barbershop also, so at the time, I was thinking about different avenues and how can I collaborate, encouraging and empowering boys, and think about where they hang out or where do boys go, something that's familiar to all boys. I wanted it to be set in a barbershop.
Okay.
I Googled, I remember looking at the time for books based in a barbershop, and I didn't see many. I saw one in America and that was it. So I wanted something to inspire children to aspire. So having thought about the location, so it being in a barbershop, inspiring young boys, which is again based on my educational background.
Okay.
And I wanted to capitalize on a father-son relationship because I think that's so important. So I just combined all three ideas and just wrote a book that I kind of wanted to read, or wanted to see out there.
Wow.
And the term Sky Up itself came from my father-in-law. He's always used that term, Sky Up, meaning sky's the limit. So I just kind of took that idea and created the book. So like I said, it's based around my son Josiah, his name. And in the Bible, he's a king from the age of 8. So where my son, he's quite a strong character, and the Josiah in the book is a very strong character.
Now, it's one thing writing a book. It's completely different when it comes to writing children's book. How did you know you could get into the mind of children?
Do you know what? Again, I'll draw on my expertise and my educational background. That's what I draw on. I think as an educator, where I've been working with children for such a long time, so over say 12 years, I developed and kind of understood the mind of a child. Obviously working with them, supporting them and having children of my own. I think that's really encouraged me and helped me to kind of really delve and dive deep into the mind of a child and get the understanding of how children think.
Who helped you bring this character to life?
I knew in my mind, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, which is a good thing but a bad thing at the same time. So I knew in my mind how I wanted this character to look. I wanted it to be as realistic as possible. So I went onto a number of websites. I went onto Instagram is where I actually found my illustrator. I saw a number of different other illustrators, but it just wasn't exactly what I wanted. So as soon as I saw this lady's work, Fiona's work, I was like, that is exactly it. And it's funny because I'm a first-time author and she's actually a first-time illustrator. But we worked, and we just worked so well together. We gelled together.
You said your son, Josiah, this book was centered around him. How does Josiah feel about this?
Initially, it wasn't going to be about him. It was going to be about another name. I'd just be choosing another name. But then when I decided, I said to him, I'm going to make it about you, actually. He was very excited. I think he got a bit fed up of hearing it during the whole process of, Josiah, does this look good? What do you think of this? Should we change this? I think he got fed up at one stage, but especially on the day of the launch, he loved it. So he was a center of attention, and I'm sure he still loves it.
Your mother, your work, you were writing this book, your hands were in so many pies. How did you manage that?
It is a lot of work and it is very stressful, but I think I'm a Christian, so I believe I had to, trust God and put a lot of things into his hands, because there's times when I get very stressed out and I think, what am I going to do? And I feel like screaming, and everybody knows those who know me know that my haven is my car. Sometimes I just have to sit in the car and just take a breath. So it is about communicating with the children. It's about having some sort of structure in the home and structure for my own plans and goals, really.
Now, looking back, from the time you decided in your mind that you were going to write this book to when the book actually was printed. Now, looking back at that experience, is there anything that you would have changed?
Do you know what? I asked myself that question as well. The only thing, I'm actually really happy with it and really pleased with the turnout. I think the only thing that I would change is giving myself more time for the formatting of the book.
Now, this book is a great success, and no doubt it's due to, obviously, your hard work. Now, what would you tell any person out there who wants to do something similar? If you were to give an advice, what would that be?
I would say go for it. First of all, I would just say do it, because I've had the idea actually from when my son was quite young, so that's 10 years. But lockdown gave me a bit of time to do it. But I would definitely say go for it, do it, and write. Just write. I've said this before in another interview where I've said just write. Don't worry about editing things, making things sound perfect. Just write everything that comes to your mind.
Now tell us a little bit about Sky Up.
Okay, so Sky Up.
Don't give everything away, just a little bit.
No. So Sky Up is Sky Up is about a boy called Josiah Brown. It's based in a barbershop. Josiah meets a number of different people because he's doing a homework task and trying to figure out what he wants to be when he grows up. And he meets a number of people at the barbershop, and each person gives him a little golden nugget for him to kind of figure out what it is he wants to do for his homework task. In the end, Josiah realizes what he wants to be as a result of all those conversations he has. So yeah, it is a very empowering book that's encouraging children that the sky's the limit. So yeah, I won't be telling you what he wants to be and how that kind of pans out, but yeah, that's what it's all about.
As a person of color, how important was it to write a book that reflects diversity?
Very important for me. Very, very important. Because like I said, when I was looking for something that represents my family, that represents people of color. And that was vital for me. And I think there are lots of, we'll be surprised, there are a lot of authors out there now who are doing a lot of black books. And but for me, that was like my ultimate goal, to have a book that looked with a child that looks exactly like a lot of the children that I teach. Obviously my school was mixed, but it was very vital in today's society that I felt that Black children or young children needed to see themselves and have themselves represented in literature, and have that stocked in their classrooms, in libraries. That's what my ultimate goal is.
And I must say, you've done a wonderful job. Now, it's one thing writing the book. It's completely different when it comes to marketing. When you finished writing the book, what was your next fear?
My fear was getting it out there. Having not just have the book in my house, getting it out there and having people see it. So marketing, I actually started with social media before I wrote the book. And I used to do lots of live storytellings, and I'm still going to be doing it. I just haven't done it as much. So live story shows on Instagram. So social media is where I started before the book. And I kind of gained followers, and I gained, I'd say even family. I kind of reached out to a number of authors. I've reached out to a number of parents. I've reached out to educators. I've reached out to bookshops. I think I've done it all. I've reached out to the media. I've got a few things coming up in the pipeline. So you need to plan and map out. It's so important that I plan and map out my marketing strategies. And that's something I've been doing even courses on.
Okay, and you launched your book earlier on. How successful was that?
Oh, it was a lovely launch. It was really successful, and it was actually based in my husband's barbershop. So it was a very nice launch, and I think it was a huge success because I have had sales constantly since the launch, which was on the 30th of August. So I can't complain. God's been so good.
How can parents buy this book for their children?
Okay, so my book's available on my website, www.patricetheauthor.com, but it's also available on Amazon. So Amazon or my website, that's the two places you can get the book.
And who are your target audience?
My target is 5 to 8 year olds. Boys initially, but obviously girls definitely as well. But I've found that a lot of parents who have younger kids, even 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds, have been buying it and saying that their children really enjoy it and they're reading it regularly. And I've had the older children. My son Josiah is actually 10, so I've had children his age and older who's also purchased it, and parents who bought it. I've even had a friend who has no children who's bought it, and she's been reading it and she really enjoys it. So I do have the 5 to 8 bracket, but actually it's everybody and anyone. Florida, Northern Ireland, Canada, I've got people buying it quite in a number of areas and all over the world, and that's my plan and goal. My dream is to have it big and have it everywhere.
Now lastly, it's Nigeria Independence Week. I know you're part Nigerian, part Jamaican. What would you like to say about the Nigerian Independence Week?
Nigeria! I love that place. I haven't been since I was about 10, but I need to go back because I just love my country and love the fact that I'm from Nigeria. Although we say my dad's Jamaican, my dad's very African, so he's very into his African roots. So what I would say for Nigerian independence, Nigeria, let's work together and keep our hopes and our dreams alive. I think we need to be working with each other and not working against each other towards building a future generation, building for our future. So, and not against each other. Yes, so sky's the limit. Sky up.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's a pleasure, and we wish you great success.
Thank you.
And continue to follow the government guidelines.
Of course.
We wish Patrice great success. Her book, Sky Up, is available on her website and also on Amazon. Please do support her. This month is Black History Month, so if there's anything happening within your community, please do let us know. I'll take a short break.
Untitled Chapter Limited for confident hospitality. Are you looking for an atmosphere of serenity, extreme comfort, class, and hospitality? Look no further, because A City Hotel Limited is a perfect choice. Tucked in the heart of Lagos to take you away from the everyday hustle and bustle of the city, bringing you to a state of total calm and bliss. Our facilities include exquisitely furnished rooms with 24-hour power supply, internet, swimming swimming pool, standard gym, banquet hall, restaurant, and exotic bar. Located at number 2, Majeko Dumi Street, off Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos. Telephone 0807 666 6655. Or you can send an email to rnacityhotel@yahoo.com or visit our website www.rnacityhotel.com. RNA City Hotels Limited, for convenient hospitality.
City Hotel Limited, for convenient hospitality.
Welcome back. This month marks the 60th anniversary of Nigeria's independence. Due to the pandemic, there have been low-key celebrations, but we put together faces of Nigerians celebrating Nigeria at 60. Faces of Nigerians celebrating Nigeria at 60.
Super proud to be a Nigerian. Like, there is so much in one country, ranging from the diverse culture, colorful tradition, amazing delicacies, Nigeria jollof to be precise, good governments putting in their effort to see the country move forward. Even though it's not perfect yet, but honestly, we are getting there. I really do not have so much to say today. I am just super proud to be a Nigerian, and I wish all Nigerians out there a happy independence. Thank you.
All I can say is that I wish Nigerians well. I wish Nigeria as a country well. And I do hope and pray that we would get the leadership that we so deserved, which would help to propel the nation forward.
Please don't go away. We'll continue with Faces of Nigerians celebrating Nigeria at 60 immediately after this short break.
I wash my hands to protect my family.
I wear a face covering to protect my mates. I'll make space to protect my nan.
Hands.
Face.
Space.
I wash my hands to protect my colleagues.
I wear a face covering to protect strangers.
I make space to protect you.
Hands.
Face.
Space.
As we spend more time indoors, we need to do whatever we can to help protect each other. So please, wash hands, cover face, make space.
This is an appeal by Ben Television. It is time we support our own, especially in this diverse media world. Sadly, our community is most affected by COVID-19 more than any other group. We would like to address this with relevant information and programs. We need your help. Please donate generously so we can keep fighting our corner by producing programs and making our voices heard. Every pound counts. For more information, please visit bentelevision.com. Thank you.
Happy Diamond Jubilee to Nigeria, and I want to use this opportunity to pray for all the leaders, past and present.
Faces of Nigerians celebrating Nigeria at 60.
Happy Independence Day. Today Nigeria is 60 years of independence, and I just want to wish you all a happy Independence Day, to pray for Nigeria to settle and to prosper, to move forward, and to be a nation of joy, peace, blessing for all, and all the best for Nigeria.
Hurrah! Nigeria 60. Happy Independence Anniversary to my great country, Nigeria. 60 years of togetherness. Although things are not perfect, we've not got to the destination of our choice yet. But with God on our side, we will surely get there. May the labor of our heroes past never be in vain.
Hi, happy Nigeria Independence Day. My name is Kemi Aramide Olubose. I feel so honored to be sharing my birthday with Nigeria, 1st of October. I just want to bless the name of the Lord. He is so wonderful. He has been awesome. I thank God on behalf of myself and my family. And I also want to thank God for Nigeria. And I pray it shall be well with Nigeria in the mighty name of Jesus.
Would you like to have your weddings, parties or celebrations featured on television? Events is the program for you. Every Sunday at 5 p.m, we feature weddings, parties and all other functions. To find out more, call us on 07944 039 887. We can also arrange coverage of the function for you.
For sponsorship,
adverts, and to feature your celebrations on this show, call now on 07944 039 887 or 07985 638 661 or send an email to info@eventsforus.com.
Events in UK, Europe, and all over the world. Events
I wash my hands to protect my family.
I wear a face covering to protect my mates.
I make space to protect my nan.
Hands.
Face.
Space.
I wash my hands to protect my colleagues.
I wear a face covering to protect strangers.
I make space to protect you.
Hands.
Face.
Space.
As we spend more time indoors, we need to do whatever we can to help protect each other. So please wash hands, cover face, make space.
Nigeria is celebrating her 60th independence anniversary. Some say there's nothing to celebrate, others are being optimistic. What we know now is that Nigeria needs good leadership, and that's what we're praying for. This month marks the Black History Month, and if there's anything happening within your community regarding the Black History Month, please let us know. I will try our best to be there. Details are on the screen. If you want to watch this and other previous episodes, please go to our YouTube channel, Your Community, Your World. And do not forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank everyone who's contributed to today's show. Over 100 of you. Thank you so much. My name is Shola Ladenika. Thank you for watching. And always remember the rule of 6. And wash your hands regularly, maintain social distancing, and always put on your face covering. I'll see you next week by the grace of God. Bye for now.
Going from place to places, it's called the COVID-19, spreading its wings around the world. It's a must for us to keep good hygiene by washing our hands, keeping ourselves, keeping our environment clean. Oh.